Hey, what's happening YouTube? I'm Matt with Deer and Donuts, and today I want to dive straight into my thoughts on the Hike to Hunt archery event that we just went to in Flagstaff, Arizona. For those of you that don't know what Hike to Hunt is, it's a 3D archery event similar to Total Archery Challenge is the big one most people have heard of. And a 3D archery event is just where you're taking your bow, shooting at realistic life-size targets at varying ranges, scenarios, angles, things of that nature to test yourself. Hike to Hunt is a 2-day event. I think it had 4 courses, and if you shoot all of them, you're shooting about 100 arrows. It's got vendors, raffles, a whole bunch of fun stuff, and it's got a really great community. You're getting to talk to a lot of like-minded people. The event was pretty packed when we got there Sunday morning, and literally everybody we talked to was super nice. I don't know if we got lucky, but across the board, all the shooters were super nice, to the point that we actually made friends with 2 dudes from Phoenix and ended up shooting an entire course with them practically. Had never met them before that. Super cool experience. It's always nice to have things like that in the hunting world. So like I said, it's a 2-day event. It's a 2-day pass or a 1-day pass. You can purchase either. The 2-day is $70, and if my math is correct, and I carried the one and everything, the 1-day should be $35, which it is. You can also get a $10 observer pass. That's what Scott did. Scott ended up not bringing his bow. He ran out of time a little bit. Got word late that he could come and didn't have time to get everything together. So he just came and hung out, and he even still had a blast, even not shooting. So like I said, 4 courses. We were told they're all in excess of 20 targets. The 2 courses we shot had more than 20 targets. I can't confirm on the other ones, but they were still a blast. They have a ton of differing ranges. All right, you got all the way down at the low end of yardages in the 20s, all the way up to the top one on the Sitka course we shot was 116 yards. I was told there's a 140-yard shot on another course. We didn't do the Reinhardt course, so I can't confirm on that, but even that's a super long range. If you haven't shot at excess of 100 yards, that arrow is in the air for a really long time, and it's very nerve-wracking. Now, when you're considering the cost of this event, I will say with that nerve-wracking arrow hang time comes the loss of arrows. I think I lost 5. My buddy Shane came with us and hung out, did some shooting. He lost, I think, 6 or 7. It's just the reality of it. You don't necessarily lose your arrows so much as they get buried in trees that they use as backstops, and you're never recovering those bad boys again. You get a lot of cool different targets. There's bats, sheep, elk. You even got to shoot at a velociraptor if you did the right course, so that was super cool. They do have a Bigfoot target also. We didn't go on that course again. I think that was a 140-yard shot in the Reinhardt, but super cool targets, and a lot of the animal ones were really realistic. Personally, I love this event. It was a blast. We had a great time. If you know anything about Deer and Donuts, we always are dealing with rain, and this is nothing different. Even in Arizona, up in Flagstaff, we got rain, thunderstorms, everything like that. You'll hear that in the background of some of these videos. But even with that, nothing but laughs the whole day. Like I said, we met some new guys, had a great time with them, joking, laughing, everything like that. It's a good workout, which I need to do more of, so this was a good jump start for me. We did about 7 miles of hiking, so if you have a bad knee, bad hip, bad back, something like that, these events might not be for you, but I definitely encourage you to at least go try a course if you think you can pull it off. The last thing that I really loved about this is the confidence it built for hunting. I'm never going to take a 116-yard shot at an animal. I know there's people that do. If you feel comfortable with that, kudos to you. I just think there's too much that can go wrong at that range, and as always, we're really about taking ethical shots at our animals. But that being said, 116 yards is a long ways out there. If you can get it on target, you're gonna feel like at 60 yards, it is a chip shot, which it felt like when we moved to those shorter ranges. So it really does a lot to build your confidence in your abilities and your gear for the hunting season. Now, with all that being said, I'm gonna let this jump into kind of our experience with the Sitka course. This is going to be a 2-part series. The second part is going to be mostly our videographer Scott just roasting us, which is apparently really easy to do when you don't have to carry a bow or take the shots. So that one's going to be a little bit more fun. This is going to be a little bit more of what you can expect from a Hike to Hunt, Total Archery Challenge, whatever the course may be. for your experience. As always, if you guys enjoy the content, like, subscribe, give us a comment on what you enjoyed, what you didn't enjoy, or if you have any questions about an event like this. So without further ado, enjoy the footage. Shane, how many arrows are you out?
2, I think.
2? How are you doing at 100 yards though?
Very good. 100% hit rate out of 100.
How are you doing inside of 100 yards?
Not good. 0% hit rate.
Scott, how are you doing? 100 yards.
Fit every shot I've taken today.
Yeah, that's fair. Have you also not hit any of the shots you've taken?
No, every single thing that I've tried to hit, I've hit today.
Okay.
Granted, it was with a rock and a stick because I didn't bring my bow, but
I think we're on target number 7.
7, yeah. 6 or 7.
I lost 1 arrow, 1 miss, 100 yards. So if in the future we are out mule deer hunting, this gentleman right here will be taking him at 100.
Where did you hit the bear?
I hit the bear. That's all that matters. Where did you hit the bear, Shane?
I may have hit him in the pelvic region. Very good shot.
Weenus.
Incapacitated.
right in the ding dong.
We're on to target, what, number 17, I think?
17 or 18, yeah.
I'm down 3 arrows.
Now none because I still don't have my bow.
Last one at 100, 116, and an embarrassing 51. Got it. We're on to target number 20. Shane has found a magic arrow. I can't miss with it. I have no magic arrows, but I luckily have not lost one in quite some time.
Shane can miss with it. We just find the misses.
Yeah, he does miss, but
Definitely doesn't hit the target. We can just.
it has been much better than
We
any
pulled
of
it
your
from
normal arrows.
From a tree, from the ground.
So to
think
whoever
from farm.
donated this random arrow to Shane, he's doing outstanding with it. Thank you. I lied. That was target number 22, and Shane lost his magic arrow, so forget about literally everything I said, but the other 3 of us stacked in real nice, so this is definitely a fun event.
Literally no one thinks you can do this, Shane.
Anyways, just do everything you can to make them comfortable.
You look like the kind of guy that has the pink real tree mossy oak camo on your truck seats. Sup, nerds? We're just finishing the Sitka course. As expected, I did much better than these 2, and I didn't even shoot. But
You had a 0% miss rate.
yeah, everyone tried hard.
That's a lot of shit for a guy who didn't have a bow in his hands.
Lost 3 arrows.
Can't say Shane tried his best,
I tried though.
because if that was his best, then wow. But Matt did pretty good. No one hit the ram at 116. I think that was the longest shot.
Little tip for you guys at home. Equipment matters. Buy the good shit, because you will suffer in the end.
Don't pull a Tom.